Welcome back to another episode of Mr. J's Workshop. Today, I was hoping to mount the front top skin and get that done. Mark turned to me, my 701 partner. He said, I really think we should leave that off. We still have to do some wiring underneath the panel. I know we could get it from the front, but it's a lot easier to access it from the top. And I said, sure. I said, what do you think I should work on while you're doing the wires? He goes, why don't you mount the Comm antenna so we can run the RG400 cable, coax cable back to the antenna for the Comm radio? I said, sure. So I took a look at it and I decided I was going to mount it on top of the fuselage behind the baggage compartment. And I looked in that area and the skin was a little flexy. The skin's pretty thin on these 701s. So I decided to make a doubler out of 30,000 aluminum. So went into the computer, I sketched up a layout. I laser cut a paper template and see how it fit. It looked pretty good, so I cut the aluminum out and laid it out, used the laser to lay out all the hole locations. Then I ran on top of the fuselage and I used that same doubler as a template to get all my hole locations. Drilled all the holes, deburred everything, and then I used this Cortec from Zenith and painted that on there so there wasn't going to be any corrosion between the skins when I put the doubler on. So got everything deburred, got that Cortec on there, Clecoed on there, riveted it. Everything looked really great. We ran the cable back there. We crimped some connectors and hooked it up to the radio and just turned the radio on. It works great. So that's another thing off the checklist. I guess I'll have to wait for another day to put the front top skin on. Well, that's it. If you liked the video, give us a like. Please subscribe. We'll see you next time.